Felicity from GetYourRockOut here, talking to a couple of Romeo's daughter. How are you doing today, guys?
Very well,
really good, thanks, Felicity.
Very well.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, it's been a good day. I mean, these things are always fun. So, Have you managed to see any bands yet?
No, we got here about, I don't know, about 2 o'clock. Things were just kicking off. We were just sort of settling in really and just getting ourselves. So we heard a few from the side, just snippets, thoroughly enjoying it. So.
We're going to go and see more after we've done all the interviews, and you can relax a little bit. Not that we're not relaxed now. In fact, we're having a great time. But it's when you're getting ready for to go on, it tends to be a little bit nerve-wracking. So it's not really conducive to going and just enjoying seeing other bands, really.
Definitely. Yeah. And I mean, do you get kind of pre-show nerves beforehand with the adrenaline kicking in a bit later, or are you just kind of constantly excited?
Do you know what? I think a lot of the time, when you're doing one-offs, I think it's more nerve-wracking. Yeah. When you're doing tours and maybe 4 or 5, 6 dates in a row, brilliant, fantastic. Because you do the first, you think, right, that's out of the way. Yeah. You know all the little pitfalls, you know what's working and what isn't, and you can just concentrate and enjoy it. But when you're doing one-offs, and we're a very conscientious band, we want to do well and we want to play as well as we can. It's
a bit more difficult when you're doing, but there were a few nerves, but they tend to go quite quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God! You can't show it on the outside, but you're feeling on the inside.
Yeah, your inside's like, no, it's great. Thoroughly enjoyed. And I think if you didn't feel like that, there'd be something wrong.
There is. I think there is.
You went up there too blasé, you'd be just,
Well, this is also only the second festival we've done in 20. Well, since five festivals. The first festival we did after being broken up for 18 years, and this is the second festival we've done. So it's only the second festival in 23 years or something. So you learn from it. Yeah.
Cumbria Rock.
Everybody got terrible sunburn. Do you remember? Sunstroke. When the weather in England used to be good.
Yes. Was that ever really?
I know. Yeah.
We get 2 sunny days a year if we're lucky.
I know. Yeah.
No, at least it's not snowing too much.
No, it's actually been lovely on the drive up today. It was really nice. Although we can tell from inside.
I know. There's this lovely
the coal works. But, no, it's been great. We've had a lovely day so far.
Fantastic. So what has been the highlight of the day?
Wild Child's the last time.
No, there were a couple of moments, and we as far as our set was concerned, as far as our playing was concerned, there were a couple of moments where we all sort of acknowledged, each other and just sort of thought, it's just fantastic to be here, we were just...
We like being on stage together.
And just, I don't know, just walking into these sort of places, you walk in, you see everything's kicking off, and you just think, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, can we just do this again tomorrow? But it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah. And audience-wise, what were the audience like?
They were really, really great. I mean, the first I would say 10 rows or 20 rows were Romeo's daughter fans. They knew who we were. They sang along to the songs. It's a little bit harder. You have to kind of get to the back of the room, which hopefully we did do, and we it's a lot of people in it. It's a very deep, long room. So as I suppose a lot of people don't even know who we are, and so you're having to win them over. But I think we did. I think we did all right. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
And so you're going to go away with fond memories of
absolutely.
today.
Oh, yes, absolutely. There's no point if you don't have fond memories, then no point in doing it.
There's always things you can take away from every gig.
Yes, that's true.
We're taking a shed load off.
Good. And it's been 4 years since you guys reformed.
That's right.
And so I'm guessing that there are no regrets. You just both you look very happy.
No, we wouldn't be doing it if there weren't.
And do you wish that you'd reformed sooner, or do you think that the time it came was the right time for it to happen?
I think it's probably been exactly the right time. I think we all went off and did different things with our lives and have achieved certain things and experienced different things, and actually I think it was the perfect time. We had been asked to reform, I think it was 2 years before Firefest, by Kieran, but we weren't all in the right position to be able to do that, and so it was fortuitous, I think is the word, and we thought great, let's do this. It might only be a one-off. We had no plans to do anything else after it. But we went down so well and we had such a fantastic time. I thought, let's carry on. People want to hear us, and that's what we're carrying on doing.
And you had a new album out last year as well, which, I mean, from everything I saw of it was just exceptionally positive.
Yes.
I mean, do you think that kind of, obviously it's very, very hard when you've been away for quite a while. Do you think that the audience base for that was mostly fans that had loved the band previously, or did you see quite an influx of new fans?
I think it was a mixture of both. I think originally it was all Romeo's daughter fans from before who went out and bought it, and then they spread the word for us, and we have gained a whole new fan base. In fact, I was doing an interview for an American radio station a few weeks ago who are huge fans of Romeo's daughter and didn't know us before Rapture. So that was I was really pleased about that, because we want Rapture and whatever else we do to stand on its own, and to actually for people to go, this is great, we really like this, and they're credible, this band. So it's spreading the word. This is what we're trying to do, and it's quite difficult, I mean, this is why it's fantastic doing festivals like this. We've got a really big festival in August with Alice Cooper which will be wonderful, and a tour, and you just small steps, but so far we're happy with how everything's going.
Fantastic. That's really good to hear. And kind of new material wise, was there a hint that something else was in the pipeline?
Oh, absolutely, very much so,
We've got quite a few. Well, we were just saying, literally, Lee came over a couple of weeks back, and we just went through loads of stuff, and we had songs kicking around, and we just thought, how much have we actually got in order to do a new album? And I say we're about 3/4 of the way through, And so the plan is
demoing everything by the end of the year.
Yeah, we were talking about it, because what with the onset of Pro Tools was that there really isn't any such thing as a demo anymore. You just do it, and it just manifests and keeps going, and before you know where you are, you've got yourself another album at the end of the day. And it's just one of those. It's funny because with the way the music business has changed, you get when we were first around, you had the whole backup of a record company, the whole network behind a record company, and you had studios, and you went into studios and recorded stuff. Nowadays, you've got social medias, and you do it in your bedroom. It's just like you make a record in your bedroom. It's just the maddest thing. I mean, I think one of the first ones was like Alanis Morissette, some Jagged Little Pill. That was one of the first ones that I remember. Like, well, actually, the majority of this was recorded in someone's house in their bedroom. It's nuts, but it's what it is. You gain in one area, but you lose in another.
I mean, do you think it's a positive step for the record industry as a whole, or do you think that actually it's quite damaging because the bands that are proper top class don't get the same chance to shine through?
I think it's always been like that, though. I think that bands have always struggled. There's like a formula. There's always been a formula, and record labels have kind of brought into that formula to a certain extent. We had a fantastic record deal when in 1988 we got it, but unfortunately it wasn't their fault. We missed the boat just because grunge came in 1990, and we had a fantastic vehicle to be a hugely successful band, but music trends change, and so that also has got a lot to do with it. But there aren't very many independent labels anymore. They've been brought up by major labels, so we're an older band, but have music that hopefully will still appeal to a big market. So not only people who are our age, it's people who are all ages. If they like you, it doesn't matter how old you are. And so a record label would probably, a major label would never take a chance on Romeo's daughter, because they think we don't fit maybe the bill of what bands are supposed to be. But you don't have that many bands anymore. It's individual artists. You've got a few like top female R&B artists in America. It's not really. I think labels are becoming less important. If you want to do something, you can do it now. Before, we would never have been able to have done it on our own, but now we can. We don't have the same exposure, but.
I find it increasingly unbelievable how you see like these Sky Arts channels, and you see all these amazing bands, and they'll be at Shepherd's Bush Empire, or they'll be at Hammersmith Odeon, and there'll be queues around the corner from them, and you've never heard them. I think the original music is becoming, especially in this country, it's a lot more underground than it ever used to be. And it's a real shame, but it's definitely buzzing, and you can feel it kicking off. And there's a tolerance that I think people have reached with all this crap that gets played in the charts, which is crap. There's maybe the odd 2 or 3 things that really shine, you know, and I think it's a real shame. But on the other hand, there's still a vast majority of people that really love original music and musicians, you know, and that will never go. That will never go. It just might disappear for a couple of years and then come back again. In the same way, I suppose, that AOR has, you know, it's disappeared for a bit. And like Andy, our drummer, rightly said, you know, you get programs like it's kind of a double slap in the face because you hate Glee, but then they bring back Journey.
And all these children are going around singing Journey, and you're like, but you don't know where it's coming from.
I want to kill you. Thank you, and it hurts to say that.
I know, it's crazy.
It is, no, it's, I mean, that programme has done stupid amounts for genres that quite people realising what an impact it's made.
When you got Tom Cruise in a film, didn't you?
Oh, that Rock of Ages. I've not seen that yet. I've heard it's
coming on Sky next week. I'm allowed to watch that.
It's just, I think I heard a song off the soundtrack and it was a Guns N' Roses cover and I'm just like, do it! But at the same time, I've got friends that aren't into the rock genre and they're talking, these songs are amazing, and I'm like, this is what I've been telling you for years.
Years, I know.
But, so, I mean, fingers crossed.
It's becoming cool maybe in inverted commas again.
Heaven's Basement, who are, another rock band, not a heavy rock band, but not a proper soft rock band. They've just been playlisted on Radio 1's main playlist, which is just an amazing step.
Maybe there's hope for us.
This is, fingers crossed. So, hope that it's making a resurgence. And of course, Primark is now selling Kiss tops and Deep Purple tops.
We're out of the woods, we're out of the woods.
If Primark's endorsing it, it's terrible. My little sister's best friend, so not into a rock. She came around wearing a Motorhead top, and we were like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" She didn't have a clue. She was like, "Oh, I got it from H&M."
You knew we were. It's Lemmy. Lemmy.
How could you not know? But no, I mean, fingers crossed. It's making a comeback. The next kind of 6 to 12 months, where can we expect to see you guys and what you're going to be doing?
Festival in August, tour in September.
Brilliant.
New album, hopefully March, April next year.
Fantastic.
Lots more of us, hopefully. If people want to see us and we keep on being booked, and people want to enjoy our new stuff, then we'll keep on doing it.
Brilliant. So lots to look
Thank you so much. Lovely to speak to you.
You too. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.